We're back after the clusterfuck that was leaving the Leviathan.
I cannot believe he started immediately, bro. He didn't even wait.
Because I know the salt, because I know the saltiness would be in your voice.
I had to dilute the fucking salt out of my body, bro. Well, in a surprise twist, folks.
Oh my god, you mean I have to turn mission stealth
He loves
off?
it. He loves it.
Just
He loves it.
so Mark
Fuck this
talks
guy.
to-
Oh, we have to turn difficulty up. Shit. We'll do it in a second. Greetings, human. A word, if I may. It concerns the Dark Lord of the Sith. You mean Malik? No, I mean the true Lord of the Sith. I am speaking of Darth Revan, of you. How do you know who I am? Listen to me and all will be made clear. My name is Zyagrum and I am a businessman. I and my partner deal in rare items of extraordinary value and power. You're with the Exchange. No, we are not. We're independent operators, though often our transactions involve those who represent the Exchange. Traditionally, we have always done business with the owner of the Ebon Hawk, Davik Kang. Most recently, Ahida Otar before him, Fori Haxa before her. But we were reluctant to approach you. You had no ties to the Exchange, which was a problem. Even worse, you were a Jedi, not the sort of person we normally associate with. Yeah, how do you know my true identity? There are reports of the Ebon Hawk traveling to many different planets. We wanted to know what you were up to. At your last port, I placed a small tracking device on your ship. The tracking device reported back to us that you had been captured by the Leviathan. Once we had that information, we began digging into our sources within the Sith fleet. There are millions of soldiers in the Sith fleet. Surely you aren't surprised that some of them will sell information. Even high-ranking officers aren't immune to the lure of easy credits. Your escapades on the Leviathan created quite a stir in the Sith fleet. Of course, Malik tried to suppress the truth about your identity. There were more than a few summary executions. But even if security footage is destroyed and witnesses silenced, some bits of information always slip through. Spend enough credits to gather the tiny pieces and the puzzle becomes clear. We know what happened on the Leviathan. At least we know enough. You are Darth Revan, and you are going to kill Malik for daring to claim dominion over the Sith.
Okay, let's take it easy. Let's take it easy
Yeah,
with
like,
the
hold
killing.
on, buddy.
I'm trying to be better than I was before, you know.
How does this involve him? My partner and I deal in rare and powerful items, weapons, armor, the things you could use in your battles against Malik and the Sith. You know, give me these items. I don't carry these items with me, of course. They're with my partner, but they're yours if you got credits to buy them. We do want to make a profit on this after all. Just go to the cantina here in Dresde. There is a roadie in there named Mika Doran. Tell Mika that Zyagrum sent you to look at premium items. Mika already knows to expect you. Like I said, just tell him you want to look at the premium items. I guess my work here is done. Goodbye, Revan, and once Malik is beaten, don't forget who helped you to victory. That's kind of cool. They know who I am. I see another Jedi come to small Korriban. Yes, good to meet you. I'm a Jedi. Gee, I wonder. How does he know I'm a Jedi carrying a lightsaber flanked by another Jedi? There are many people who come to Korriban from throughout Sith space hoping to join the Academy. Some of them are Jedi who have left the Order. You will get into the Academy for certain. I understand Jedi who have left the light side are made very welcome. So I imagine. But enough about that. It is very nice to see the Ebon Hawk has returned. I have not seen that ship for some time, indeed. Since you're a regular to our little colony, the docking fee is only 25 credits. You know of the Ebon Hawk? But of course, there was a time when that ship used to dock here on a weekly basis. It's changed hands then, has it? Ah, well, that happens. There you go. There's no need to charge the owner of the Ebon Hawk any fee. Really? I'll open up the door for you. I'll be on my way. Asshole.
Major worldwide outages.
Again.
Google, Twitch, Discord, Etsy, Amazon Web Services, OpenAI, and tons more all down. This was 2 hours ago.
Okay, so, well, Discord, we're good, obviously. If anything were to happen, we'll just end the video. In case anyone's wondering.
I'm no master yet, but I like the sound.
Yes, please keep sucking my dick vigorously.
A lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Of course, Shardan. Anything you command
Wrong.
us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Thank you. We understand now.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools.
I'll kill you.
I should. You, Jedi, you're looking to get into the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy.
You have a surplus,
Listen,
yeah!
I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Oh, this is rich.
I wasn't talking to
This
you.
is rich.
I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being
Boy, I can't wait for the
Perhaps
final
shall
battle.
try
I
and
hope
see
your
what
ass
I
is
find
there.
out.
Put a
Or force
blaster bolt right
lightning.
between your
Yes,
eyes.
It's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation.
Holy
I
shit!
could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
You know-
Why are you asking me?
Please, tell him to let us go, I beg you.
Silence. Why not
You
ask
know,
you? I'm
Now
rather
that I
exhausted
think
from
about it,
reading
maybe it
hopefuls
was a
like
good
these
idea that the
academically
Sith went extinct before the
Besides-
Clone Wars.
I find it fun. Come now. A decision, please.
I think humiliation would be enough.
Perhaps
Light
having a bunch
side,
of
dude,
hopefuls
what?
soiling themselves would be somewhat amusing.
Well, humiliation isn't that bad.
Oh, no, it isn't that bad.
There you go, see? They're fine. I spared them and I didn't blow my cover. That's the important part. The cover, of course, being that I'm a light-sided Jedi, but also the cover being that I'm also Darth Revan. So, you know. Welcome to Korriban. If there's anything you need, you could talk to me. So merchandise you offer. Weapons, mostly. I've got connections. You'll need them if you're going to be spending any time here. Okay. Craft Warblade. Vibro Double Blade. Cassis Fetz Heavy Pistol. For 10,000 credits. It's actually not dog shit. That's like the only thing worth buying, but that would be all my credits. Oh, gameplay. There you go. Camera auto center, auto save, reverse minigame, y-axis combat movement. Yeah, leave it on. Okay.
Yeah, now I'm removing.
Look
movement
here,
and
my dear
combat.
friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before. Have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Great, just what we needed. Some punks to come steal our lunch credits.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith.
Okay.
Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that?
I think you're a bitch. Yeah, you could try to kill me. You'll fail. I think that's a lot of
Yeah, I
responsibility. Yeah, you could
The
try
Sith
to
will
kill.
come like you. Yeah, I think the last one works.
How precocious. I think this one tried to make a joke, don't you?
I didn't think it was funny.
Neither did I. A brave face, perhaps, but I'm more interested in being amused at the moment, I think. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Be careful, you might be heading for more trouble.
Yeah,
Get
there
a
you go.
grip.
If you really want to fight, make the first
What?
move, bitch.
I think someone just stood up to you, Lashao.
Shut up, fool, unless you want to be next.
Yeah?
I would have
Anytime.
been
This
like,
is
you want to hear the
boring.
joke about
Let's
the
just go back
stupid
to the
Sith
academy.
initiates?
Fine, we'll go.
Go ahead.
As
Write
for
the
you,
punchline.
I'll find you later. Trust me.
Damn, she's flirting. All right. Shit. I'll find you later, big boy.
I'm sorry, I'm Darth Revan. You're not good enough for me.
You think Darth Revan wasn't slaughtering massive amounts of free Sith pussy?
I would like to think you.
Uh oh, she seems tense and wary.
How may I be of assistance to you?
God, you're so ugly. I wonder if we could
What
talk.
is it you would like to speak to me about?
How'd you come to be a Jedi?
I came to be a Jedi. I am sure you would not find it very interesting.
I mean, I won't, but, you know, whatever. Please continue.
It goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often.
Oh, after you talk to
Especially
Juhan,
where I
that's
lived.
when you.
It was not the homeworld of the Cathar that I lived on. My parents had long fled from
A human hive world?
Perhaps that is a story for another time.
You're in for
Rather,
quite a
it was
surprise for
human
what it
hive
was.
that I was raised on.
Coruscant.
End of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Okay, did you meet a Jedi? How did you gain interest in the Order?
When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
So what did you do?
From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them
Holy
and was
shit.
accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came.
I mean, was she too old? Probably not. She was probably just on the right age to become a Jedi, I guess.
Masters, I've come here to train.
But thanks
to
to
request that
I
this
have
young
been
boy,
redeemed.
Anakin Skywalker, be
Perhaps
trained.
I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
All right,
No,
very
talk
nice.
to her again because you're gonna figure out what her
How
homeworld
can you
was.
possibly be Revan? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Revan, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The man
Which got
who saved me
retconned
could
because
never
of
go
the
completely to the dark side.
because of the Old Republic. Yeah,
It's
for the
good to
first
know
one.
that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side.
Think about it from another way, dude. Like, this is the ultimate redemption story, you know? You will do fine.
Thank you for placing your confidence in me. I only wish I had your heart.
The ultimate redemption story here, man.
Did for me, even if you do not remember it.
Like, it's actually heartwarming how good this is. This could have been a trilogy of movies, bro. It's a shame it wasn't a trilogy of games.
Korriban's primary trade routes went through Terrace.
Oh, great.
It's destroyed. The colony
The
here
thing
will have a
is,
harder time of it.
Revan disappears after one.
Unfortunate.
The main character that you play as also disappears to follow in Revan's, and disappears at the end to follow in Revan's footsteps to figure out what happened to Revan. They didn't really go into that. I think the whole Abeloth thing, the crazy Force woman who was making Jedi go crazy in the Fate of the Jedi book series, was responsible. But then they decided to put, okay, the Old Republic comes out, it was the Emperor of Valkorion, the man who took many names.
It sounds like a Game of Thrones character.
The immortal Emperor.
Legitimately a Game of Thrones character. Diagram says you sell special items. Yes, to the right buyer. Traditionally, the owner of the Ebon Hawk has been the contact for all my transactions, but in the past, the owner was always affiliated with the exchange. That is why Ziagrum did not approach you earlier. We had no idea who you were or if we wanted to do business with you. Of course, that has all changed now, Lord Revan. What do you have for sale? I carry only the rarest of items. Expensive, yes, but worth every credit. Weapons, armor, equipment. I carry a little of everything. Previous owners of the Ebon Hawk would resell the items they purchased, but in your case, I imagine you might find more than a few of them quite useful against your old apprentice.
Remember, you can also sell items too.
Alright, not bad. Medium. Actually, this might not be bad.
Remember, you can sell items too.
Heavy suit, light armor. I know, what do I... Stabilizer mask. Mind affecting. Oh, wow. +2 to all saves, and you cannot be controlled, right? Damn. And there's no New Game Plus, bro? Like, how are you even supposed to afford any of this shit? Seriously, like, it's not like this is like New Game Plus stuff, you know? Like, you literally... Oh, why that? Mesh underlay?
Actually, wait a second. Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out this year, right?
Increasing ranged. Melee. Vibration cell?
Did Platinum Games always work on Ninja Gaiden?
No. That's...
Oh, so
yeah.
this one is actually being worked on by them.
Yes, because Platinum is good at what they do. I mean, we'll see how well they do without Hideki Kamiya, but, I mean, who knows? It could be good.
Look at Stellar Blade.
Well, that's a completely separate studio made by completely different people.
That is true. Well, you know how on your browser, on your internet browser, you can change the default search engine?
Yeah.
What are these? DuckDuckGo, Yandex?
You've never heard of Duck? Yeah, you are a little.
No.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Computer spike. Repair kit.
A new protagonist, young ninja Yakumo, was introduced to make the game more approachable to new players.
Can't you see that I'm busy?
Yeah, some questions. Hilarious.
I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun. Now get lost before I teach you a lesson.
What a bitch.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please.
You have to talk to the woman at the bar. She's gonna show up.
How do I become a Sith? And what's this medallion?
It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the academy, but has not yet proved their worth as a student. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Yuthura Ban, who I believe is in the cantina. It is she who decides which hopefuls enter the academy.
Alright.
You must be admitted to the academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out.
I think we know where we're going.
Now go.
Back to the cantina. Wait. Love it. I love that. I don't know why, man. I love that shit. Oh, here we go. It's the cantina. Where is she? There she is.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
So you know what I am.
You're far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours.
Okay. Answer some questions.
I'm sure there are plenty of others who would answer your questions. I am quite busy, so if there's nothing else,
I'll be on my way. Okay, so I don't think we could do much with her at the moment. Wait, no, I didn't ask her. Who are you?
You again? What? Who am I? You must not have been in Korriban for very long. Either that or you have been feeling your way about blindly. Luckily for you, I am in a charitable mood. I am Yuthura Ban, second only to Master Uthar of the Sith Academy here in Dresde. I am the one who decides which of the few of the many hopefuls who travel here to train actually become a Sith.
Funny enough.
Why? Is it your desire to enter the Academy? Is that why you are here?
Funny enough, when you play one of the flashpoints in the Old Republic, you fight a descendant of hers. When you play the Sith side, who's a Jedi.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
What difference does it make?
Perhaps none. perhaps all the difference
Yeah,
in the world.
it doesn't make a difference, does
By the
it?
way, you possess enough raw power to intrigue me greatly. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Persuade lie? Oh, I see. Persuade lie.
I see.
Oh my god.
No, my friend. I'll not be the one to bring you into our academy. If one of the other Sith accept you and give you a medallion, then perhaps. But otherwise, not today.
Wow, so you find a once-in-a-lifetime god-tier Jedi and you refuse? Wow. Maybe you have to fail it. I don't know, man. Maybe these are really, really insane, like, hard to pass checks. I have no idea. We already talked to that dude, I think. She mentioned one of the other Sith accepted you and gave you a medallion. Who the fuck is another Sith? Oh, here we go, Thug Leader.
Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
Bring it on. Looks like we got us a winner.
You know it. Let's enjoy this.
Oh, yo, he was like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to fuck with him. Whoopsie.
Damn. Y'all not hitting nobody. Holy shit. Y'all are garbage.
This is actually trash on both sides, bro. Okay, maybe not.
Listen, look at this, bro. Y'all think y'all can take me on? I survived the Leviathan.
I don't know why I like double bladed so much. You know, I think Cal really sold me on it, honestly.
Dual wield.
Yeah, I prefer dual wield, but I think Cal really sold it to. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, tentacle face.
You know what was cool about Fallen Order? The crossblade sabers.
Ah.
That shit was cool as fuck. Though again, still have to argue with the physics of a lightsaber apparently being a
having
heavy,
weight. But yeah, it was just for gameplay. I think it's just for gameplay first.
Still cool as fuck. Would I ever New Game Plus Fallen Survivor? Probably not.
It's mostly just because the game doesn't really play well.
Don't try and land a ship outside of the colony. The Sith will destroy you without a second thought.
Hey, it's the guy we just killed.
You can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me.
Please, friend, we are pleased at your success, but...
Pleased? You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? But let's just see. See? I have the power to do anything.
Okay.
Somebody help me, please.
Like you would ever belong beside me in the academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I haven't.
I love how it's just the same three dudes over and over.
Just keep walking.
So part of the charm, man. Let's see how tough you are then.
Sith now. My power is supreme. Prepare to die.
All right, jump across the room. Aw, what a bitch. Bro, what are you doing? Yeah, cook this motherfucker. Oh no, he stunned Karth anyway. Thank you. Idiot. I'll be taking your medallion. Thank you. If I have a medallion, do I even need to talk to this other lady?
I mean, presented to her.
That's fair.
You again. What do you...
I have this medallion.
So, one of the others accepted you, even after I did not. You're lucky, human, for I'm in a forgiving mood. I will take you to the academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They're slaves.
Yes.
Yes, we are only servants to the Master. There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the Academy?
Yeah.
Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
Greetings, prospective students.
Jesus,
We
man.
have a late entry. Who do you
We
bring
got that
before
henna
me,
all
sir?
over him.
A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
I met this one in the colony. Unworthy, if you ask me.
That I'll
No
take
one
for
asked you.
myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
I reckon the Sith are powerful, a force to be reckoned with. Sith do want to pay no heed to duty or they're powerful.
A diplomatic answer, if not the core of the matter. Our power is obvious. The question in truth goes much deeper than the surface. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi
The
say
Jedi
we
treat
should
the
not.
Force
We are as the
as
Force
an
is
extension
meant
of
to be.
another
Jedi would hide
extension
that
of
from
themselves.
They would
Meanwhile,
tell you
the
the
Sith
dark
treat the
side
Force
is
as
too easy.
something that needs to be tamed.
Also that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side?
I mean, that's pretty cool, honestly. I like how he describes it.
Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
I'm ready to learn more.
Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again. If you survive, my pupil, Euthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true
I mean, the way they
lies
describe the
here.
dark side's lit, I want to use my passion and become who I was meant to be. That sounds fire, dude. Dark Jedi robe, med packs, very nice. I'll always take more healing.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
Okay, your favorite
Absolutely.
prospect.
By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact,
Remember when you
I'm
passed
so
me up?
certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it? Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Naga Sado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
Sure. What's so important about it?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak.
We have to.
They discovered a star map there of great importance.
Darth Malak went there? Very interesting, isn't it, Master?
Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
Okay. Oh, I know this isn't some and what's your part in this?
My part in this is to help you gain enough prestige and slow down the progress of the other hopefuls. I want you in that tomb when the time is right. We destroy Master Uthar together and I take his place.
Man, this seems to happen a lot in the Sith.
My side. A beautiful plan in its sheer simplicity.
I agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
Can you tell me about the Code of the Sith?
I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
Yeah. What? Peace is a lie, there is only passion.
The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force.
I like this.
It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization, and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation.
Bro, they are well written. What the fuck? That's crazy good. Hold on, wait, maybe the dark side got some good shit going. Through passion, I gain strength.
What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions.
Gooning.
Hatred, fear. These passions empower us.
The Jedi say the opposite. How could both be right?
The Force gives us all power, even the Jedi. It is our mastery of our passion that gives us the strength they lack.
I see.
It is our goal to be stronger, to achieve our potential and not rest upon our laurels. We are the seekers, not the shepherds.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion.
The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single.
I just clicked the same thing twice. Fuck. Oops. Through strength, I gain power.
The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation.
But the problem is, like with this Uchiha tier logic, eventually you're just gonna have no one else. You won't even have enough people, man. Through power, I gain victory.
Can you imagine? Peaceful victory, victory by sacrifice, a truce, an achievement. Unless the victory is achieved by demonstrating that your power is superior, it is only an illusion, temporary at best. We seek more.
Okay. Through victory, my chains are broken.
This has been argued over, and often. The chains represent our restrictions, both those placed upon us and those we place upon ourselves. Ultimately, the goal of any Sith is to free herself from such restrictions. In a way, it is so we may do whatever we wish, but it is much more than that. One who has freed themselves from all restrictions has reached perfection, their potential fulfilled. Perfect strength, perfect power, perfect destiny. Imagine it. That
Dude,
is our ideal.
Can we get a game where we play as a Sith and we get all this shit?
That the Sithari, the perfect being, will one day lead us, but perhaps that is just a legend.
You don't think the Sithari can exist?
I wonder what that being would be like. The legends say the Sithari will destroy us and make us stronger than ever. But perhaps that is just a legend. Perfection is a goal, I think, rather than a state of being. The Jedi would argue that, no doubt.
The Force shall free me.
The Force is our servant and our master, our teacher and our companion, a weapon and a tool. Know it, and you know the universe.
I mean, the Jedi would say pretty much the same thing, right?
Strive for perfection and the Force.
Not that it's their servant, though.
The Jedi would have we know conflict Force.
All right. So I think coming up we have to remember these six steps. So I don't know, what is it? Through strength I gain power, through power I gain victory, through victory my chains are broken, the Force shall free me. Now I wonder, did they come up with this for the game, or did this already exist in lore? It's just a chant that they're calling back. That's pretty cool, man.
I mean, if these are the opposite of the Jedi, it would make sense.
All right. Anything about Darth Revan?
Revan? You mean Darth Malak's former master?
That's the one.
Very little. I never met him personally, though I heard he was a very powerful man. Very charismatic. In the end, Revan was outshone by his pupil. Such is the way of the Sith. Why? Is this dead man of importance to you?
You mentioned Revan came here before.
Both Revan and Malak came to Korriban when they discovered the tomb of Nagasado. That was before my time.
Think it's possible Revan might be alive?
Anything is possible. Uthar's former master still lives, though he is in no condition to challenge his former pupil for leadership. Perhaps the same is true for Revan. Perhaps Revan is out there, somewhere, waiting to take revenge upon Malak. More likely, what we were told is the truth. Revan is dead. Malak would be foolish to leave his old master alive, considering all the knowledge Revan held.
You wouldn't recognize Revan if the two of you met?
Is there any reason I should? Beside the fact I did not know Revan in life. Revan was known for wearing a full helmet and cape. Perhaps Revan's body had been disfigured by the power of the Force. Heard of. Regardless,
it made his cock grow 10 inches.
Anytime soon.
That's all I have to ask. Tell me about yourself.
About myself. I'm originally from Sleheyron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more.
Okay. I want to know more about these ruins on the surface.
I have been involved in the work there.
She got a lot to tell us. She's a yapper.
Not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know?
Is there any way... we already know. Okay, we're good. Let's go.
You have had an excellent start. Go. Gain more prestige.
Prestige. I like how Karth had to say, yes, master. Last show.
You? I remember you from the colony. I can't believe you actually made it into the academy.
I remember I challenged you to a duel. Trying to become a Sith as well. Yeah, who are you?
My name is Lasho. Remember it, for I'll be the one who earns the prestige to move on. You'll have to be satisfied with next year, I suppose.
Alright, trying to become a Sith as well?
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance.
And what way is that?
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure.
Why haven't you brought it to Uthar?
I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready.
It's guarded, isn't it?
So what if it is?
It's guarded.
I'll get it eventually. Regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
Alright. Maybe I could help you get it?
Help me get it? I don't know. I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of...
Look at her, she's happy. She's like, I don't have to die.
But why should I work with you?
I always wanted to work with a beautiful woman.
You make a decent case. I suppose it's possible that Master Uthar could award both of us prestige. We'd be ahead of the others for sure. I want something out of this first, however. I want you to tell me about some lead you have for where I could find more prestige.
There's a powerful Sith cloak in the furthest tomb in the valley.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that.
Sure,
Fair
it's a
enough.
complete lie. She bought it. Hook, line, and sinker.
So I'll let you in on my plan. The artifact that I've discovered is an ancient Jedi holocron. Unfortunately, the holocron lies in the gullet of a Tukata mother. I can arrange for us to meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her down. That makes sense to you? Go into the valley when you're prepared enough. I'll be amongst the central pillars near the north end.
Okay. Why do you think this holocron's so important?
Because it probably contains secrets from the time when the Sith ruins on this planet first existed.
Are there Sith holocrons? There are, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is actual Jedi holocron. Okay. See you there.
Remember, the central pillars in the valley. I'll be waiting, so don't take too long.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, let's fucking save the game. Before something horrible happens, I get stuck in an endless conversation. We have to replay almost an hour of whatever. Here, we'll just go with her. Could you imagine? We have to replay everything. Bro, I might actually crash out. Max got the whole earful last night when we were done. I was like, dude. Look, I know it's a 22-year-old game.
Should just leave you out there.
Well, I might as well follow her. Why not? Fuck it. Save myself some work, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The way the Sith talk about personal empowerment is lit. Like, imagine being a Sith, but you're the good guy. Like, I don't do this for you all. Like, I'm doing this because I want to help people my own way. It'd be like some My Hero, but I'm a vigilante type shit. Like, yeah, look, I'm not gonna fight the heroes. If y'all show up, I'm a split. But whenever you're not here, I'm standing up for the people. Yeah. Lit. Listen, man. Maybe I'm just ahead of the curve, alright? What is it? Tu Fui Ego Eris or something? I forget how it's pronounced. I might be saying it wrong. Chirac Caves. Chirac?
We're clown.
Listen, I don't live in Chicago. Is this her? No. What? We're in Egypt now? Let's go.
Sorry, I can't talk. We have to excavate this valley with hand instruments. There's all kinds of old traps left.
All right, all right. Meeting place?
There you are, finally. If you were any later in showing up, we would have had to abandon this. I've been calling to the Tukata mother in their language. She should respond fairly... Oh, here she comes now.
Yo, bitch, you ready to throw hands?
Get ready. This will not be easy. She's a tough beast.
Which one's the mother? The queen? Alright. Slapped it. I don't know. It feels like I'm over level, but I'm really not. Like,
the beast is dead. We work better together than I would have hoped. And here is the holocron. Such a small thing to be so valuable and require so much effort to obtain. I'll just run along now and give this to Master Uthar. I'll be sure to tell him of your contribution, naturally.
How can I be sure of that?
You're the one that convinced me to go through with this plan. Why wouldn't I see it through?
I want some kind of guarantee.
Forget it. There is no guarantee. You helped me, I'll help you. Or don't you trust me?
Think I'll gain dark side points from taking the holocron from her?
She's gonna try to kill you anyway.
You're not getting the holocron. This was my idea. The plan was that I take it back.
Karth, shoot her. The holocron's mine.
Dead body.
Well, you could have just said the both of us should be taking it.
Max, you remember when I landed here and this bitch was mouthing off to me?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah! Get it on the floor! What is she doing? Wait, I'm sorry, how much damage is she doing? Or was that from the fucking enemies? What is she doing? Juhani, are you gonna hit her? Very nice. Yeah, we're still light side. Remember, we have to win this competition, Max. They never said we couldn't kill the other candidates. Doing some Naruto tuning exam shit, bro. They never said we couldn't kill everyone else. Oh, I didn't give you anything. Whoops. Can't use implants. Will +2. There you go.
Ready? Sure.
Attributes, dex, glass cannon, that shit. Treat injury, feats. What do we even give Garth at this point? Implant 3. Fuck it, master sniper shot. All right. Okay, so here's the tomb where we're gonna ambush this dude. Yo, for the third Jedi game, we should send Cal to Korriban. That should be a world. I send this dude everywhere. I love him. I love the Cal Kestis games, man. I just want him to be happy. Motherfucker over here literally changed my life saying, why don't you play it? I hate it. I hate that he changed my fucking life, dude. I can't. I hate it. I'm never gonna be happy, bro.
We had Mind's Eye this week and Stellar Blade. Mind's Eye completely in the garbage.
All right, now walk on that thing, please. A Tokata. Listen, I didn't even need to really do that.
Oh my god, these things regenerate like 1 point of health.
All right, that's fine. We're mopping them. I like how I have to be the healer now. What the fuck? What happened? I think the damn exit caved in on us. Did it? What even happened?
It's random, like cave, like rocks falling.
Oh my fucking god! I'm in a WoW dungeon right now.
Time to rumble. How'd you like that?
Dire.
Yeah. I've been playing Stellar Blade and trying to advance a lot of the side quests before I start moving the main story.
What? What the fuck is he doing? Good thing this isn't that hard. Shit. Dire. Resisted. Yo, people don't remember what it was like having your attacks be resisted on World of Warcraft. That shit was so ass, dude. So what would happen is, like, every enemy used to have an elemental resistance. Good job, Karth. Open the door. Every enemy used to have an elemental resistance, so sometimes you would shoot an enemy and then the enemy would just be immune to the attack that you just did. Like you would cast the spell, and then they would just. He's in combat. Oh my god! We gotta go back and help him. Enemies would just be like, "Oh, I'm resistant to fire, so fuck you. You spent 2.5 or 3 seconds casting a spell." Anyway. And now I just don't take any damage. Yeah, those are the good old days. Yeah, I don't miss that part about old WoW. Sorry, folks. I don't. I'm just being completely honest, all right? I don't. I always thought it was shit. I always thought it was really fucking dumb. No one told you to do that. What do we even give her? I don't know. Suck. Like how Juhani actually isn't garbage. She's actually kind of okay. But God, she is ugly. She looks like, what's that dude from Mortal Kombat? Not Baraka.
Goro?
Yes, actually, minus the double arms. This dude got it, bro.
I mean the quadruple arms.
Yeah, he has quadruple. Noxious fumes surround you. All right, we choke and fall over. Game over.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh? Well, the contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome. Awake already, are you? Good. This is the tomb of Sith Lord Tulak Horde, if you don't know. I've taken up residence here for now. It's dusty and full of critters, but it's home.
Okay. Where are you?
Oh, yes. Introductions, of course. I suppose it is time, isn't it? This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Mikol. Say hello, Mikol. Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Erd. I was once the head of the academy, so I'm sure you.
Oh yeah, this is the crazy dude. He told things about you.
It's nice to still be the topic of discussion occasionally. Maybe there's a class on me. Maybe not. Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. Most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Mikol here. I already tested him. Didn't I, Mikol? Yes, you're welcome. You see, Mikol here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for.
Okay. And if I pass your test?
Then you go free. Tell you what, I'll even pass on to you my own personal thesis on ancient Sith philosophies. They're based on all I've learned studying Tulak's tomb. They'll make you a better Sith, I'm sure. The chances of you passing, however, are sadly remote.
What if I told you I was Darth Revan?
Then I'd say you have quite an imagination. Not a bad thing, but not quite what
I like how it doesn't really do anything, ever. Okay, and if I pass your test? Okay. Go ahead.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Mikol. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Mikol here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more.
We should save him then, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Fuck.
Work together with the dude.
I don't know what you think of Mikol. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough?
Go ahead.
Well then. Any last
Yo, look at this
before we
dude.
begin, Miko?
We could both survive. Attacking together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you, risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
Obviously, the correct answer is to kill him and take his position, so if we want to save Miko, we would probably say, what, I do nothing?
Incorrect! What sort of thinking is that? If all the Sith thought as you did, we would all be soft like the Jedi. Ah, well, it's time for your punishment.
I wonder if this will actually kill me.
And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do?
Accept the reward and assist
So
them.
you've made a profit, and now you have some silly, useless fools trading after you.
Help them.
No, bad idea, bad idea. At any rate, here is your punishment. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole?
Yeah, we share it, of course. I share it.
You gained an advantage and you share it freely? Let them rip the secret from my dead hands.
She did say he was crazy.
I mean, share it? Are you mad? Well, you did ask for this. It's for your own good.
Is there any way to see my HP, or does it just not matter? I have no idea.
One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and skilled. Do you kill him or give him another chance?
Gee, I wonder what I do.
Another chance to make you look poor to your superiors? To make it look like you are weak and deserving of attack? No. Think again.
Think again.
Not that good help is easy to find. Oh well, here's your reward.
Dude, how many of these do I have to do?
Last question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger? Or do you use your last breath to strike at your enemies?
We'll give you the... Yeah, we'll pass it on.
Fool. It's a trick question. A true Sith never dies.
Ironically, Sith absolutely do 1000% die.
Time for your
Didn't happen yet, but Palpatine gets thrown down a shaft.
Don't worry, he never dies, actually. That's true, actually. Never mind.
It would seem that Palpatine has
returned. Again. They should have him come back in episode 12, but he's like the fake villain. He's the door boss.
We'll have to just figure out what to do with our friend here. Run along now.
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you. Seems you didn't think of that, old man.
What? Mutiny! Behave, students! That's it! Detention for all of you! Permanent detention!
Damn, you actually start with like no HP. Alright, anyway, help him. What the fuck? Karth? Wow. Dude, he could just in-cap you. Shoot him! Shoot him, you fucks! How come they get to be full HP, bro? They weren't tortured? What the actual fuck is going on? Okay. Bro, why am I fighting an actual raid boss? I can't even stand up. Wow, this is great. Just heal everyone. Yeah, see, the reason why we're doing so much more damage is our accuracy is good enough to hit everybody. Damn, he almost died. Okay. Crystal Opila Ancient Sith Tablet. There you go.
You know, I guess he wasn't a true Sith after all. I can't believe that I'm alive. You saved me. You could have easily just answered those questions and let me die.
Nobody deserves to die like that. Nobody.
Yes. Well, I see what you mean. I've never been on that side of the fence before. It makes you think. I'd be dead if you weren't... if you were proper Sith. But you're not, are you? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
This could be your chance to change your ways.
You mean the light side? I've never thought about that. Can you even go back? I've done some... I've heard a lot of...
I found our protagonist, by the way.
I don't think the light side is for me. But maybe neither are the Sith. Maybe it's time for me to leave. Thanks, I suppose. And good luck.
There you go. We did a good deed. And now I can't pick the doors. Yeah, I would mod myself to max stats. It's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. You just don't get enough points, man. Like that's really it. Like you really have to pick. Like I don't know.
Yeah, honestly.
It's really weird because the game basically railroads you into being a Jedi. Like it's so weird at that. Like it's very obvious that they railroad you into being a Jedi. Okay. Locked.
No problem. Didn't work.
Obviously I can't open it. No one can open it. I have to go back and get mission.
Sure.
Is it worth it?
Icebreaker?
No, that I didn't know. Definitely not. I mean, like, I could go back and get mission. It's just annoying. It's like, how the fuck are you even supposed to open all this stuff? Like, I guess you have to pick whatever it is, scoundrel or whatever. Which is a fake class anyway, when you think about it. You're actually not a scoundrel. This game, like, kind of debates the shit out of you. Karth?
Yes.
Why did he not move at all? That's so weird.
Yes?
Your wish?
Ready? What?
What? They give you such a fake personality. They like mentally make you believe you've been a raider your whole life. Okay, forget it. All right. I wonder if we have enough prestige. A long time ago, when I was playing Counter-Strike, there was this guy in my server whose name was Mystic, or Mystic, and I remember some dude called him Mystique. Yeah, long time ago. Putting that one on video just for the rest of eternity. I don't know, man.
That's the biggest reason for Stellar Blade's success is its combat.
Yeah, and also just the game is a fuck you to people and gameplay styles that nobody wants. I'll go back and finish it. Alright, don't care. Oh my fucking god, we're going to get mission. Why do we bring Karth again? I mean, I guess we'll talk to him, see if he has anything to say, and if not, we'll just get rid of him and take mission.
Because you're supposed to, and I forgot, there's something that triggers seeing his son on the other planets, like...
Yeah, whatever. If we don't see it, we don't see it.
Eric Purse Sullivan, who played Dewey and Malcolm in the Middle, won't return for the sequel series, as he will be attending Harvard.
Good for him. You know, good that he's moving on. I can respect that. He's doing it for a good reason.
On this exact day in Black Ops 2 timeline, the Karma campaign mission takes place.
Oh, fuck.
2025.
Yo, if you know, you fucking know, dude. That shit is that. Yeah, that's the biggest part of the entire fucking game. Okay, they don't have a ton of colors. Cal has a few more colors that he could use. Versus droids. Energy. Here we go. We're gonna make her. Here we go. Let's give her. I don't know why normal Jedi don't just use red. Seems pretty cool. What if that's my color, my passion?
Oh no, you can just use orange.
I want to use red. It's not like holding it is enough to turn you to the dark side. I'm pretty sure Anakin decapitates Dooku with his own lightsaber, right? It's not Obi-Wan's. So, like...
Yeah, temporarily.
That was definitely not the reason why he turned to the dark side, as we all know.
Yes?
Huh?
Basically, Mission ends up being like one of the best party members. Pretty much.
Except for T3 and HK.
She's like one of the only characters that, like, the only thing I guess I really could do. Fucking, I'm just gonna leave her low fucking treat injury, whatever. Okay. Back. They don't really give you a lot of evil party members in this game. I think Juhani can be corrupted, and then everyone else is kind of whatever.
No. This isn't 2. Where, like...
You have HK, Canderous, and I'm pretty sure Juhani can be turned to the dark side again.
No. She can't.
She can?
This isn't... because the thing is, this game doesn't do that whole influence thing. 2, on the other hand, if you get... if you have enough influence with characters, you can actually... They actually follow your alignment.
That's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
But just remember, it's gonna be that thing where if you want to gain influence with them, you're gonna have to forego that influence with other party members, because they may say things that the other party members don't agree with.
It's a shame there's not more yellow lightsabers. Like, I know this is something that really only came about in the prequel trilogy, and because of it, I mean, you would hope like Luke's order or something would be like, yeah, you know what, we are gonna take some dark side teachings. It's okay to have feelings. You know, knowing that it was a massive fuck up. It's okay to be you. What in the fuck is this? A severed arm. Where's the data pad? Vassal has escaped terrorists. Whoever can find his opposer. Alright, here we go. It seems to belong to an enterprising young Sith student who ventured into the tomb in search of Ajuntapal's sword. There's got to be a way to get past this obelisk blocking the bridge. Seems to be made of some kind of unstable material. I'll have to try explosive. Let's hope the guardrail over there is as defunct as it looks. Blaster fire won't do the trick. So what, are we throwing a grenade? This is gonna be funny.
What's the point of this?
fuck? There you go. You have to reverse pickpocket it. You never see this shit. That's actually a cool puzzle. Alright. Anyway. Don't even bother. There. Very difficult. I guess the game doesn't scale very well if you do this last. It seems like the further you go in the game, the easier the fighting gets, just the more you could just roll your way through. They don't really balance it too well. In fairness, which is fine. Oh my fucking god, dude. Mission, you're up. Simple, idiot. Alright, mission, you're up again. Very nice. Das my Twi'lek.
Your wish?
Huh?
Strong, independent, don't need no hut. Oh, his sarcophagus is open. Holy shit. That's it? It's just a bunch of vibro blades.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am disturbed again. A human.
Beware this. This spirit, it may not be what it appears. Great emotion lies within.
A Jedi here? Why have you come to this dark place, Jedi? Why disturb my sleepless rest?
I was here once before. Do you remember me?
I do. And yet I do not. The Force is so strong with you, human. Yet the face, the soul... it has been so very long.
Who or what are you?
I had a name once. Ajunta Paul. Yes, that was my name. I was one of many. We were servants of the dark side. Sith Lords, we called ourselves.
Knights of the Old Republic.
In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so.
You were Sith Lord? What do you mean by those we had betrayed?
Our Jedi Masters. Those who had taught us to use the Force. Who warned us against the dark side. Yet we embraced it in secret. Reveled in its power. We were... discovered? Or did we act? I can no longer remember. But here is where we came. To hide, to grow. And here we fell.
Okay, what can you tell me about this place? Are you a Sith Lord?
Ancient.
Yeah.
Has it been so long that you used the word ancient? I have been here so long, so lost. I cannot remember. We were the first to rebel, to betray, to surrender ourselves to the dark side. So strong, we thought. So wrong.
What do you mean by those we had betrayed?
Our Jedi Masters. Those who had taught us to use the Force. Who warned us against the
fuck, I already used this. Okay. Why would you fall? What happened?
We hid from the Jedi. But it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we did? We destroyed each other. We desired the secrets of each other to increase our power. We battled until finally our fortress rained down on top of us. And so, here, our old secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still thrive? Did they ever return?
They have thrived and are more powerful than ever.
So much time has passed.
Listen, man, there's nothing wrong with a little passion.
Nothing.
The secret is at the star map?
I do not remember. A map? Perhaps it is a map. but it has not been buried with me. All I have now is my sword. My sword. I filled it with my pride, and it is buried with me now. A corpse, as I am a corpse. I am dead as my faith is dead, and I shall remain here, surrounded by blackness in death as in life.
Okay. Maybe I should be on my way then.
I cannot allow you to leave.
Oh, great.
Not until you have done what I will ask of you. I wish my sword to be taken away from here. I do not wish it to rot away as I have. I command this of you.
Okay. What do you want me to do with it?
If you are wise, you will not keep it. In the end, it is what destroyed me. There are 3 blades within my sarcophagus.
Oh, God!
Only one is truly my sword. But
I'm here, don't worry.
Oh, yeah, okay, hello, God.
Which. Find the sword that is mine and place it on the statue.
Now, this is a riddle.
Truly mine, then it is yours.
And if the sword isn't yours?
Die.
Save
This is
here.
how it must be.
There's a description of what blade.
I do remember one thing of my sword. Listen to me carefully. I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens night and silences the light. It was
Buries the light?
of my sword.
Okay.
Long ago. Go then, find my sword and place it on the statue.
All right. This is becoming a nice right mess. The statue.
I
This
have to
one.
get it here. Yeah. So you have to get the swords from the sarcophagus.
I already did.
Put a pussy in sarcophagus.
Okay. Where is it?
Go to journal.
Okay.
No, go to journal. Yeah, now.
He has intrigued you to find out which of the 3 swords buried in the sarcophagus is actually his. I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens night, and silences the light. Okay, so what 3 swords did we get? Who even knows? I don't know. Place a sword. The Notch Steel Sword, the Silverline Sword, or the Vibro Sword. Show new items. They barely show it. This is alphabetized.
No, it's a weapon.
What is it?
Go down. Go down. There we go.
Okay. The blade of this sword is an ebony, black, and notched along its length to give it a cruel and jagged appearance. There's a strange visual effect which makes shadows pulse and ebb. Is very cool to the touch. Upon close inspection, the small incision of a dark circle can be spotted on its hilt. Okay.
Silverline sword. You just passed it.
It's long and straight and sparkles with a silver glow that becomes brighter. It's quite warm. It almost appears that the blade becomes white hot once it is equipped. Such a fire weapon would be devastating against an unarmored opponent. A small thing of a flame. And the vibro blade?
Go down. Go down. Go down again.
Here we go, here we go. Vibro sword. It lets off a dim hum. Its length shimmers with a deep blue colored force field and its hilt is black. It's the notched sword, isn't it?
Well, think about the riddle.
I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens night, and silences the light. Is there a trick here?
I remember, I think it was the notched sword.
Yeah, like, that makes sense to me. The sword sets itself in the stone as if it belongs there. Alright, very nice.
Yes, that is the one. That is the blade that destroyed me. Take it. Take it and the other blades even. Take them and go. My darkness awaits me.
There's no need to remain here, is there?
No need? What choice have I?
You return to the light side and end your torment.
Return? But I betrayed my old masters. They would never let me return to the light side. It is too late. Too late.
I don't believe the light side would turn you away. You have suffered long enough.
If I could return. Oh, my master, it has been so long, and I regret so much.
Very nice. We redeemed him. That's cool. We did what Luke would later do. We redeemed him. An ancient Sith Lord, which is also the, you know, the subtitle. Oh.
Anakin fulfilled his destiny.
Yeah, oh, fucking hell.
I saw you come in here, and I rather figured you'd make it all the way to the sarcophagus. Good to see I wasn't wrong.
Just give him the wrong sword.
Sharding, what do you want?
Isn't it obvious?
Oh.
I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Ajunta Paul for some time. It's been quite a wait. Now that you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you of it. It must be quite a burden after all.
I think I'll manage with it just fine.
Oh, but I insist. I'm not about to let a chance to impress Master Uthar pass me by. I may
Just
like
give
you
him
well
the wrong
enough, but
sword.
being a Sith is all about taking chances when the moment is right. So make it easier on both of us. Hand over the sword.
Just let me get it out. I'm not giving it to you.
Oh, just let me get it out.
Why?
Just give him the wrong sword.
What do you mean the wrong sword?
Give him the wrong sword. Don't give him the Don't give him the notched blade. Give him the wrong sword.
Why don't I just kill him?
Dude, Uthar's gonna kill him anyway. Remember, the notched steel sword is Ajunta Paul's blade.
See? I knew you and I could work this out. I imagine I'll be rewarded well for this. You'll do fine, I'm sure. Another time.
I don't know why I would just kill him. Fuck this guy.
Nah, fuck it. Let the Sith's own greed be their undoing.
Alright, have we seen and done everything here? Let's see what's back here. I like how Korriban is just basically Egypt. Or Uldum. If you're we talked about Warcraft a little earlier. Uldum.
I don't know.
Tomb of Marco Ragnos.
Ah, yes, Marco Ragnos.
Bro, what you say fuck me for? Okay, thank you, Juhani.
But believe it or not, Marco Ragnos does is a villain in one of the later games. In Jedi Knight Jedi Academy.
So how the fuck do we have a tomb here for him if he appears later?
So essentially, have you played the Kyle Katarn game?
Only Outcast too.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that. It's been a long
the villain Desaad, he has that Sith apprentice, that the woman who works for him, and funny enough, when Kyle thinks Jan is dead, Kyle lifts her up in the game and force chokes her over a chasm. And she's like, "Do you think I'm lying to you? She's alive." So essentially, when you kill her master in Jedi Outcast, what happens is he returns in Jedi Knight.
Did you just see that?
Yeah, he returns in Jedi Knight, and essentially, he tries to get unlimited power so he can destroy the Jedi. And then she gets possessed by Marco Ragnos' spirit. Let me see, do you have stun? You should at least try to get stun.
Done.
Be covered just when you do whenever. Yeah, so get stun up to at least like stun field.
Too much audio input. Audio systems overloading. Must destroy source of disturbance. Must kill sentience.
Must kill sentience.
Must kill meatbags. Oh shit, it's an assassin droid.
Indignant response. Smash the field these parlor droids could ever be assassinated.
Remember when they gave Ubisoft lady a fucking droid and that I don't even know jack shit about it, man. That game, it's funny how Veilguard, Outlaws, and Shadows just came out like back to back in that order, I think.
Yeah, she got the commando droid from the Clone Wars.
Who knows? I didn't play the fucking game. I guess you know what?
The only cool, which was the only cool part about the game.
Like, I just don't care about that game, and honestly, like, I don't even see people playing it to make fun of it. Like, people are at least playing Mind's Eye to make fun of Mind's Eye. Like, who the fuck is playing any of these other games?
People,
garbage. Fucking just trash.
People are apparently or like fanboying and fangirling over the new Clone Trooper that was announced to be one of the characters in the Star Wars XCOM game.
Yes.
Mission, you're up.
Sure.
Your
Yeah.
wish?
Gotcha.
What?
Simple.
Marco Ragnos' gauntlet and a sigil crystal. Restricted to darks.
Damn.
Oh, we did all that for nothing.
Maybe I should just sell it.
Nah, we'll keep it. Such power.
Stellar Blade is officially the best-selling former PlayStation exclusive on PC.
Yeah, so think about it. It beat out Ghost of Tsushima. It beat out both Horizon games.
War,
It beat out
Marvel
both Last of
Spider-Man.
Us games. It beat out God of War Ragnarok, and I think 2018 is on PC as well. It beat out
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Neo 2, Horizon.
Was Neo 2 an exclusive?
I believe so.
Rise of Ronin, I think, was also at least a timed exclusive. So
Last
it has
of Us
completely
Part
destroyed all. Well, I mean, yeah. But to be fair, Last of Us Part 1 was a game that came out over a decade ago. They basically changed like a couple story beats to make it sync up with the shitty sequel more. So that's really the, you know, like some of these games, in fairness, had been out multiple years. God of War 2018 and Spider-Man had been out multiple years before they came to PC, even though I played them late. Like, you know, you get the point. Most of those games were not new. None of those games were new. So, you know. Chirac? I cannot believe they named it fucking Chirac.
KFC is releasing a new limited edition Mountain Dew Peaches and Cream flavor.
What the fuck, dude? What is this? Some Ed, Edd and Eddy ass shit, dude? Remember when Ed, Edd and Eddy would have peaches and cream? Listen, man, the way they were sucking on those jawbreakers, Peach Creek might be one of the few suburban places I would live in. It's a shame that it never was really explored. Like, every episode's a little random. I don't know, man. Like, I thought it was kind of nice how they had the misadventures, like, actually go to different places in Peach Creek. That was, like, kind of a cool thing. I like that. I know the Misadventures aren't exactly a great series of games, but man, you know, I could live with it, man. Actually, I don't need to heal. Whoops, oh well.
I didn't hear any like issues with the PC version of Stellar Blade, by the way.
Yeah, other than Denuvo being put on it for no fucking reason, because Sony has to fuck over their games. It wouldn't be a Sony game if they didn't ruin it.
The PC version of Stellar Blade is already Sony's biggest single-player Steam launch ever.
And remember, the people were controversial about this shit, dude, because there's this big thing that whenever you have attractive women in a game, people act like, oh, it's Coomer, it's Coomer, it's Coomer, it's Coomer. Like, but then, you know, all these women out here will read just intense hardcore smut, and it's completely different, of course, obviously.
Meanwhile, this is a article posted by IGN. Somebody commented, you gave this game a 7. Whereas it's a pure gem. Shame on you.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Like, Jason Schreier is over here like, how Veilguard failed. Like, brother, you were the one saying that, oh, well, the Chuds are losing. Veilguard's gonna do great. Veilguard literally is just terrible. Like, these people, they know what they're doing, bro. Like, I made a whole ass podcast about this, 100 and some episodes, many moons ago. I made this shit. Over a decade ago, I was talking about how disingenuous these fucking people are. And guess what? Shocker, they still are disingenuous.
It's almost like good games sell well. What an incredible concept.
Imagine that. And then you have the Veilguard person coming out and saying, well, we didn't know that people weren't gonna buy. We just thought they would always show up. Like, I guess you're just fucking retarded then. I don't know. What is your degree for?
Bloodborne wins, Sony. Your move, champ.
Never. I hope Bloodborne never comes, just for the shits and giggles. It's ridiculous. These people are disingenuous fucks. You want to know why nobody complained about female protagonists a decade ago? Because you could go play a game with a female protagonist, and you could go play the game with the male protagonists, and I didn't feel like they were trying to shove the fucking message down my throat and ruin these characters by making them basically bend the knee to their obviously superior, more well-written, more taken care of female overlords. It's stupid, lame shit, bro. Nobody likes girl bosses when all the guys have to be fucking subservient. Nobody complains that Jill's basically the only main character of Resident Evil 3. Capcom fans complain that Resident Evil 3, the remake, sucks. It's nothing like actual Resident Evil 3. It's a watered-down version released almost 20 years later. That's what people complain about.
Turns out the Chuds are quite a bit bigger than the modern audience.
Yeah, what a shock.
Western studios take note. Games made for gamers equals money.
Think about it. They tried to label Hogwarts Legacy as like transphobia or whatever. Turns out it's just a fucking average video game. Your move, WB. You want to keep making more Suicide Squads? I guess you could lose more fucking money. Like, what do you want me to say?
IGN, tell your French branch to take note for the next time they want to shit on this game.
We'll kill you rather than go back.
Go back? What are you talking about?
You mean you aren't here to kill us or bring us back? I find that hard to believe. The only way into these caves is through the
Look
academy.
at this, bro. On Steam,
So
92.61% positive reviews.
Speak up.
Okay, you got me. I'm here to kill you after all. Yeah, slow down and tell me.
So you don't know about us. I don't know if I'm ready to believe that or not, but I'll play along for the moment. My name is Thalia May. The others here and myself
a bunch of tentacle dudes.
People on a whim from Master Uthar. So here we are. We thought that becoming a Sith was what we always wanted, but that wasn't true. Now all we want is to get out of here. Fair enough?
Alright. Maybe I could help you.
Help us? Why should I believe that this isn't some kind of trick?
Give me a chance and I'll prove it to you.
You want to help us? All right, I can think of a way. We're stuck in these caves, obviously, or we would have been long gone. There's a passage to the surface through the caves, but we're blocked by some kind of large creature. We can't defeat it. If you could kill it and clear up the passageway for us, we could escape. That would be help enough. Can you do that?
You can
I'll
try.
believe that when I see it. But if you could, we would be grateful.
Alright. They're trying to escape the route blocked by some type of creature. Killing them would earn you prestige. Ah, fuck. I wonder if we could do it without killing them.
Yes.
What?
Because the Sith don't like deserters. Where the hell is it? The fuck? This way? Wait, what? The fuck? Oh, this way. I mean, that's where I think most of the magic comes from in Mass Effect 1, is that you have so many planets to explore, so many missions to do. That's what makes it so fun to me. Why does it sound like someone's screaming? What the fuck? Well, we're only swimming in all kinds of packs. There you go.
Listen, you can never have enough med packs.
Nice. Wow, he actually CCs you. Get up. Swing. Wow. How could you miss something so fucking big? It doesn't even make sense. Excellent. Get up, pussy. Get up, pussy. Wasn't that what they wanted us to kill? This cave exit leads to the inhospitable surface of the planet. There's nothing for you to see there. Good to know that the Sith homeworld is just as bleak and miserable as most Sith doctrine. Jump. No, no jump. Slow walk.
For the order!
You know, it's funny. You know, bashing is supposed to be a part of this game. You almost never use it.
That's why, too, make sure you have to be careful of bashing certain shit.
So, is there news? Is the passageway clear?
Yeah.
It's clear.
I don't think there's anything left.
We can go. Thank you. I wasn't expecting help from anyone in the academy.
Did the journal ping that it was cleared?
I don't know.
Maybe the Jedi will accept us. I've seen how evil the dark side is. Maybe I could try. At any rate,
hope you find a ticket to court. Dan Queen ain't really all there anymore.
That's gotta be a far way away, though, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's preferable to dying. Remember when people thought that Coruscant got blown up in episode 8, in episode 7? And then they had to explain, no, it's actually the other capital of the Republic, the Hosnian system. I feel like that might have been a fucking rewrite, honestly. Like, they didn't want to commit to, like, destroying this iconic planet. So they're like, ah, you know, actually, maybe we won't do that. We might need that later. I can believe it.
I don't know if this was in Revenge of the in Return of the Jedi, the extended cut. When the Empire, when Palpatine and Vader died, when everybody's celebrating, you see the shit on you see everybody celebrating on Korriban.
Korriban?
No, sorry, Coruscant. Sorry.
All
You
good.
see everybody celebrating on Naboo too, and I was like, oh,
That might have been
Naboo.
added afterwards, I feel, yeah. They had like
I
a
was like-
re-release of it.
Yeah, where the guy, there was a different actor who played Anakin's Force Ghost.
That's like the original cut. They had some random guy, I don't know who he was. And then later they put, what's his name?
Go to Yadira, go to
what is this you
Yathura.
bring me, Shardan?
It is none other than the sword of Ajunta Paul, Master.
Fool. All the trouble you went through for your deception, and you did not even make an effort to verify the sword's
See what I
authenticity.
tell you.
Master, what do you mean?
There is no place for fools amongst the Sith. Begone.
See, you didn't even have to lift a finger.
Very nice. Master, what do you mean? Whatever will I do?
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
Alright. I know the code of the Sith.
Then finish the code as I speak it. Peace is a lie. That is only...
Passion.
Through passion, I gain...
Strength.
Through strength, I gain...
Power.
Through power, I gain...
Victory.
Through victory...
My chains are broken.
The Force shall free me. Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, two different things. Tell me then, true or false? It is our passion that fuels the Force.
True?
Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive.
This
Go
is
now.
a lie, there's
you have
only
done well,
passion,
but you have
kinda.
not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
Okay. I have the sword of Ajunta Paul.
Ah, finally, the genuine sword. I knew that this relic would be unearthed in time. I can feel the power flowing through it. Well done. You have impressed me greatly. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
No, go talk to Yathura before you start,
Very well.
before you start
have
going any
impressed
further.
me.
Well,
Definitely a good...
I think so. Here's the thing. Yathura will want you to somehow help her betray him, right? There's actually a way to, like, persuade her to go back to the light.
I like that. I want to be the Redeemer. I want to save them.
So yeah, you can just go to,
I hope Ajunta Paul doesn't mind. It was for the greater
I understand
good.
you managed to kill Lasho. Well done. She was devious, but I knew her trust could be turned against her. One less opponent is an excellent result, regardless of how it occurs, correct? Now then, something you needed.
You mentioned you were from Slaheron?
I also said that you didn't need to know more. Why are you asking?
So I want to know a little more about you.
I see. Very well. I suppose there's no harm in the tale. As I said, I was originally a slave to one of the Hutts. The Hutts control everything on Slaheron, and a slave is nothing to them. I was determined not to be nothing. One night when the drunken worm had me alone in his chambers, I
Very
stabbed
good.
him and escaped the compound.
Pulled a Carrie
I
Fisher.
stole onto a cargo ship and was not discovered by the crew until they reached the next system. They left me for dead on a desolate planetoid, alone. But that was fine by me. I was glad to be anywhere other than Slaheron. It was not luck that I was eventually rescued, of course. The Force was strong with me, though I didn't know that at the time. Not until the Jedi told me, that is.
The Jedi found you. What happened?
I'd rather not discuss it. Perhaps another time. Is there something else you
Oh
need?
my god.
I hope to see you again.
I think if you gain enough more.
So you managed to one less.
Here you go. Oh,
opponent
whoops.
is an
I skipped it by accident. Whoops. Alright, how'd you become a Sith?
I would prefer not to discuss that.
I'd really like to hear the tale.
Why? There is no point. Have I asked you about your past?
So we could become friends or maybe something more. Is there any harm in telling me?
There is always harm. Is there
Oh
something
my
else
god.
I think you should probably go with the whole friend.
I understand you have. Were I you, I would prefer... Why? There is no... I see. You certainly have odd notions for one hoping to become a
I want to fuck the shit out of you. Oh, I'll tell you now.
Let's see.
I'll grab you by your head tails.
Oh, oh my god, dude.
Even though I was a bit older than most Padawan.
Oh my god, I can't believe he just put that image in my fucking head, man. That is some hentai ass bullshit.
Not really, no. I never progressed beyond Padawan. I have discipline.
You know, so you got mad when I mentioned how Hutts probably fuck their slaves, but that was okay. Okay.
I'll consider that payback, and it's not as bad.
The slaves I knew to fight for what I knew was right. The
God
Jedi
damn
restrained me
it.
until I couldn't stand it anymore. They claim the dark side is evil, but that isn't so. Sometimes anger and hatred are so deserved and right. Sometimes things change because of it.
Has anything changed?
No, not yet. But my anger has not diminished, nor my desire to see change.
I think the whole Jedi insisting themselves as dark and light and it being mutually exclusive is kind of stupid.
I know this may sound strange, but only my compassion stands in my way.
The Jedi during the Jedi had a whole long-standing tradition before Luke became Grandmaster, where they would like take children from their homes and separate them from their families. They were trying to prevent dark side users, and it's like, bruh, you don't think that's a little fucked up?
Of course, I mean losing my compassion, as in holding back.
There you go. We caught her in a snafu. If she loses her compassion, why would she care about her slave friends?
Come back soon, my friend.
You know, if this was a modern day game, you could fuck the shit out of her.
Greetings, my friend.
I mean, BioWare made games like that.
I do rather enjoy saying that.
I'll be going.
Come back soon, my friend.
I remember when you wouldn't talk to me, like at all. All right. Unfortunately, we are going to run out of time here in a few minutes, so we will definitely finish up Korriban tomorrow. Actually.
Greetings, young one. I have found you to be most impressive. You are off to an excellent beginning.
Okay. Dealt with the rogue droid.
Yes, so I hear. I've had reports from some students that ventured into the tomb after you left and found the parts. Well done. I am impressed. You have rid us of a potential nuisance. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
Okay. The Hermit in the Hills? Direct
Yeah, that was his former master.
Ah, my old master. Still, unless you bring back something of his, some writings are similar, I am unimpressed. Jorak's fate means nothing to me.
Okay, I have exactly that.
Oh, let me see. It appears my old master was busy studying the writings in one of the tombs. How interesting. I do hope you had to pry this from his dead fingers. Regardless, you have impressed me with your worthy act. Go now. You have done well.
Oh, my
but
lord.
You have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
Renegade students.
The ones I ordered executed for their mutiny. It's done then.
Yes, they're all dead.
Indeed.
They're all...
We checked the caves and found only
Very
a couple
nice.
of bodies. Perhaps the Shirak ate them. It is just as good, I suppose. The lesson is learned, I believe. You have impressed me enough, by my estimation, to become a Sith in full. Congratulations, young one.
They are gone.
You have bested the others quite completely. You have but one final test which you must take, and this requires us to travel to the tomb of Nagasado, in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I would advise you to be rested and equipped before we leave. Return to your quarters now and seek me out in the morning. When you return, make sure that you have all you will need, for you will face your test alone. Go, and may the Force serve you well.
Yeah, the Force will not be with you, may it serve you well. Okay, we glitch out.
We should probably go to the store and get some health packs and items.
We have plenty. We have like 40.
What are you doing here? Go back to Uthar and tell him you are ready to take your final test. Our moment is at hand. Go.
Okay.
Heal up first.
Since we're not in combat, I could just use these. Okay. Anything else in here? We haven't really explored around here. Kel Alguin.
Hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alguin.
Something wrong?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes. My master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
I'm not a Sith yet.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be.
We mindfuck people
like
here.
Everyone else here.
And you're not?
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, how did you mention it? Or how did you mean it then?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
Sure you can.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts.
If it doesn't feel right, perhaps you don't belong here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Have you thought about the Jedi?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Maybe I should seek it out. Give it a try. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow, you did all this to get a fucking medallion, and you were easily convinced to leave? Like, what?
What?
Siths, and heavy blaster, heavy repeating blaster. Bendak. Disruptor. Heavy blaster. Or we could use a Mandalorian heavy pistol. Look at that. Okay. I like how you never put your lightsaber around your waist or anything. You just always carry it the whole time. Okay, nothing. All right, anything else? What else haven't we been to? We haven't been up here. Nothing. Oop. Yep. Okay, so there's really nothing because we probably killed everyone. These were their rooms, I imagine. Because we've killed them, there's nothing to find. Alright, well, if that's the case, I mean, we'll try to redeem her. I mean, I don't know if we can. We'll give it an honest try. We'll try to redeem Miss Purple Tentacles. I'm a nice guy. When I want to be. Alright, let's save then. Alright, so tomorrow when we continue, we will wrap up Korriban. Maybe we'll even get started on the final planet. And yeah, maybe hopefully we'll be able to finish this on Saturday. That would be really good. If we have to do an extra long session tomorrow and Saturday, I'll try to not be half asleep again. Manam was just too relaxing. Alright, any final words, Max?
Nope.
All right,
good.
Sounds good.